Yes, we are back once again. This is your boy j.U.I for another edition of the J.U.I brand vlog. This is episode number 12. I am your host and vlogger and rapper and all that stuff that I like to put in the description. Sometimes you read them, sometimes you don't, but you know who I am. I am J.U.I. So, without further ado, let's get into it. This week on the interwebs, I came across a guy who decided that he wanted to propose to his girlfriend in kind of one of the most creative ways possible. He decided to make the robot from Invader Zim GUR. This guy is 100% do-it-yourself. He taught himself metalworking, forging, programming, and a whole host of other stuff to make things like this. But specifically, the fact that he made GUR is pretty awesome. You can check out the video, check out his page of how he made it, and everything else below in the description. Yeah. The next thing I came across on the interwebs this week was the AIrpod car, a car that runs completely off of compressed air. The car can travel up to 200 miles on a single trip, emits no pollution, and only costs $10K. This car doesn't go by steering wheel, it actually goes by joystick. So I imagine like some third-party game controller companies are going to come out there trying to make steering wheels for this thing. But anyway, I would actually drive this car. I wouldn't drive it on the highway, but I would drive it for two reasons. One, have you seen gas? And two, I need a car. Another thing I've seen on the interwebs this week is Square Enix loving Pride Rule to the point where they want to continue to soccer kick this dead horse of Final Fantasy VII. It seems that this past week the Square Enix has registered the domain name FinalFantasy7PC.com. And now the speculation has kind of run rampant. Everybody thinks that this is going to be like the Final Fantasy VII remake that PS3 tech demo displayed so many years ago. But the truth is, I really think this is going to be a Dungeons & Dragons style Final Fantasy VII card game. In all honesty, I would like Square Enix to move past Final Fantasy VII. We get it. It was a great game. As well as the fanboys, we understand it was your first RPG ever in life in the history of whatever, of video games. That's cool. I accept that. But let's move on. And for real, if Square Enix really wants to remake a game, they could remake Final Fantasy VI. Or have this bright idea of releasing versus-xiii because it's been in development for the last 367 years. Also, I found out on the internet this week the much hated, much lauded, absolutely dreaded, most terrible Michael Bay adaptation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been put on hold indefinitely. I wish I could be in the room with the Paramount execs when they looked at the final script. For real? Aliens? Honestly? Really? Space? You know, Michael, we've put out some crap with you. And we're not afraid to admit that we put out some crap with you. But no. So, no, sorry, no. No one's gonna buy it. So really, if you think about it, this is one of the few times that Hollywood really got it right. Expect the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie to come out never. And this leads me to the question of the week. The question of the week this week is, we're all fanboys of something. No matter what it is, it might be a team, it might be a movie, it might be some TV show that might not necessarily be the most popular thing, but you'll defend it to the very end. For you, what is that fanboy thing that you get crazy about that you will defend in any debate until the bitter end? Leave your comments in the description below, as will I. And that is my time, people. This has been the J.U.I vlog. I am your host, J.U.I, and trying to give you crazy and cool information in less than 6 minutes. Let me get rid of this thing right here. Yes, everything I talked about today is in the description below. Links to all my social media contacts in the description below. Tuesday nights, Wear Radio, 8 p.m. Do a little radio show with a couple of my friends. That's in the description below. Check me out. Also, every Wednesday at the absolute latest on Thursday, I am here having fun, telling you crazy stuff. So subscribe, tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your dad, and whoever you feel that would be interested in my show. Comment, please comment. I love talking to everybody. I love getting feedback on all my stuff that I do. So, I don't know. Until next time, you know what I'm getting ready to do, so I'm not even going to say it anymore. I'm just going to do it, and that is...